like
Yeah.
word
Yeah.
for
Hold on,
everyone.
hold on. You got the Wordle group chat?
Yeah, family group chat.
Yeah,
It's called
funny.
Wordle scores only. Not allowed to post anything else.
I got a couple friends who have the same too, actually. Oh, okay. So you guys don't cheat. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I need like one hint to really do that, like consistently. Like if someone just tells me like something, like it might get me on the right track, but I use the same starting word every time, and it
See,
usually gets me some points.
that's the thing. I do that conservative, put it, get close to pin and then put it in later on. Not going for like the big score. But this time I was like, no, I'm gonna try to guess it off the gate. Got the first letter, then just guess it off the second.
Nice.
Wordle, man.
All
Take it
right, Wordle is taking over. Okay, episode 59. You're tuned into the greatest. This is Below the Hardwood. I'm your host, Ryan Antonio Henry, sitting here with the homies, team, compadres, cohorts, amigos. See, I'm like doing the Wordle thing right now, kind of. What else have I not used? The NWO, the Avengers, the
The Wordle squad.
Wordle Squad.
Squirtle
Squad. We'll see. You guys can help us come up with words to describe us and what we are. But we are here for episode 59 of Below the Hardwood, entitled "The All-Star Problem." We are coming off of All-Star Weekend, and of course, the other voices you hear. I'm joined by my cohorts, Alan Shane Lewis.
Hi, I'm Alan Shane Lewis. I am on a podcast.
He's on a podcast, and Dexter Areola.
Hi, Nikki. Yo, do you do that on other podcasts?
What?
Do what?
I'm Alan Shane. I'm on a podcast.
No.
Do you do that? No, you don't. Yeah, I do it.
I just literally do it for this one.
Hey, it's just for us. It's exclusive.
He threw it to me one time. The first time, I didn't know what to say, and I was like, I'm on a podcast. I'm like, I'm gonna keep it going. That's it, man.
I'm doing this for the rest of for every single episode, probably like 58 episodes. Yeah, you're tuned in. Again, we're here to talk second half of the season, guys. The day is the 24th of February 2022.
Technically, there's 30 games left, so it's not half the game. It's actually less than half the season. So
it's not the official halfway point. It's the unofficial halfway point, but we're on the other side of All-Star Weekend. NBA games are actually back tonight, so that's cool. We get it's always like depressing that after All-Star Weekend, because it's like, yeah, you got like 3 or 4 days without NBA, and it's just like really, really weird. But we got them back tonight. By the time you're hearing this, it'll probably be way into it. So obviously that NBA depression is gone. We're heading into it, man. So, but before we get into the second half of the season, I just kind of wanted to get everybody's takes on what All-Star Weekend this was, because there's been takes out there, but I want to get your take specifically, guys. So if I say All-Star Weekend Cleveland was, just give me your one word or couple word review of what the weekend was. We'll go with Alan to start.
To quote the best mascot in the game, Benny the Bull, it was All-Star Weekend Cleveland was Clevelandy. It was very Clevelandy. There were some fun moments, but there were some Cleveland moments, I feel like. And when you go to a city where, like, I don't know what time last call is, I assume 10:30. It felt very uneventful in a lot of different ways. And but yeah, there are some good parts. I think Sunday was probably the highlight for it, and I had the most fun with that.
Okay, Clevelandy. All right. What was that show? Where the theme song was like Cleveland Rocks?
Drew Carey show. Yeah.
Drew Carey show.
I'm surprised we didn't get to see Drew Carey just like sing the national anthem or something like that. I thought that was coming.
But we saw Guy Fieri with the cigar. That's my guy right there.
My dude was drunk. He was drunk, right?
Guy right there.
Yo, people hate on him for no reason.
Who hates him?
People hate on him.
Show me.
All he does is show people some diners, some drive-ins, and some dives. Talks about barbecue sauce. He's out there just living his life, guy. Oh, so he's got a weird haircut. Who does it? He's living his life.
Yo, he's living that 90s haircut style. That's okay.
Living his life. Dexter, your one word or 2 word take on All-Star.
I'm going to go no words. All-Star Weekend Cleveland was. It just was. That's what it was. It just was. Like there were some highlights, but there's a lot of lowlights. Very dim. It was very dim there. And man, like it's sad because Cleveland's a good team. Like they're a good team. They should have had more attraction, right? But man, it was sad. But like I said, like there's a lot of highlights, like Steph Curry, like the boys from Cleveland, they killed it, right? Steph Curry, LeBron, even team Cleveland played really well, right?
Oh yeah, Darius Garland was so much fun to watch in the All-Star game. I'm so happy he made it.
This man was chucking up.
I am
shots.
so
I'm like,
happy.
who do you think you are? Like, you're nice. Don't get
I just
me
mean
wrong.
the skills. I mean the skills.
Oh. Okay. So we have All-Star Cleveland was Clevelandy, and then All-Star Cleveland was.
What's yours?
That's it. I'm going to use a popular term that the kids are using. All-Star Cleveland was mid. It was mid. Mid. It was just. You know what it was. Obviously, Friday night was okay. Friday night for me was okay. Friday night is what it is, right? It's the rookie sophomores. It's the celebrities. The celebrities were kind of cool. You know, you had Jack Harlow putting up shots. Apparently, he got Tyler Hero to fix his jumper, just like he quoted in that song. You had the Alex. Yeah, there you go. Alex Toussaint from Peloton has infiltrated the NBA, and he won MVP. So like that's good. You know, good for him. Cool for him. And then I like what the kind of like a couple of changes that they've done with the rookie sophomore thing with now they're just kind of like mixing them up onto like separate teams. It's like a mini tournament in one night. Like that's kind of cool. So that was kind of dope to see. And for a second it felt like it was like the only way they could score was either threes and dunks. Was that like not like an official rule or something? Because it was just like back and forth, threes, dunks, dunks, like no layups.
That's the world we live in now.
It was nuts.
The NBA.
It was nuts. So yeah, it was, and then obviously the blunder that was Saturday night, and then the highlight that was Sunday. So it was mid. It was just mid. Like there was nothing to get too high about. And actually, no, there's definitely something you can get low about. That dunk contest sucked. It was the worst. Man. Like I hate quoting Stephen A. and all these guys on these shows because we try to be different from them, but it was the worst of all time. Like you can't find a worse dunk contest.
2002, the wheel was that worse?
Which one's that one? Was that the wheel? No. 2002? No.
2002 is the wheel.
That's where J.R. Smith was on. I don't think it was.
That's 2003 with J. Rich, isn't it?
Are you talking about when Birdman missed all those dunks?
The wheel.
I feel like it was like 2005 with Josh Smith, right?
I don't think it was like.
I still wouldn't even.
2002.
I still wouldn't even put those as worst.
Really?
Yeah, because
is that where Fred Jones won? Yeah, shut up, Fred Jones.
Fred Jones. Yo, put him on
Fred Jones.
Fred Jones right
he
now.
He would have won this one, man. Like, yo.
Right now, Fred Jones currently.
His ears are ringing. Yo. He's like, someone talking about me.
Yeah, he's at the car dealership that he owns. He's like, yo.
He's outside my window.
I completely forgot he won a dunk off.
Fred Jones?
I completely forgot this man won a dunk off. That is nuts.
The worst dunk offs for me were the ones Nate Robinson one. I'm sorry. That was little man syndrome. I can't understand why.
They weren't bad, though. They were bad because he won. But they weren't
dunks
bad.
Are better.
Yeah, they were bad. They were bad.
Crap we got. Yo, Toscano.
Yeah, why was he there?
Who let this man in?
Was it like you have to be this light skinned to be in this thing? He's like,
who let this man in?
He just
Jalen Green, very disappointing. Yo,
yeah,
that's
your boy. That's your boy.
I know. Filipino, man.
I got
he let me down. But Toscano, oh my God, who let this man in?
No.
Yo, I was gonna say something so rude. I was gonna say keep him at the border.
Oh
no. Okay. We're not trying to get shit down. Toscano.
Nah. I reeled it in.
I was gonna say, like, you know what it was so mid is just like I'm sorry, like no disrespect to those four guys, but they're not names. Like, they're not names yet.
You don't have to be a name. You need to have charisma. And none of them really had charisma because I really think Obi Toppin had some amazing dunks. Yeah. But he didn't act like he did do a good dunk. Like, anytime you saw Aaron Gordon do something, he was like, look at the thing, watch the thing. Or like, Zach LaVine was just like a cold silence, just like, what? I'm a robot. I can do whatever I want. Vince Carter had to shut it down. Like, none of these guys had charisma or character. And I think that should definitely go into the process of who you're picking. Don't just pick the first 4 people who want to do it. Pick people who's got some type of personality. Like, Anthony Edwards would have been great in this contest. I know he said he didn't want to do it, but like a player like that after every dunk, like he would just be going off, doing some crazy shit. Like, I think that's what you need to do to get the fans involved. And oof. I got excited for that Cole Anthony one. I really thought if he dunked in some Tims, if he dunked in Tims, that would have been
Cole Anthony.
That's dope. That's really hard.
Cole Anthony.
He did dunk in Tims.
He did.
Well,
like he missed it. Yeah.
On the first one.
Like these mans missed every single dunk they tried. Like like, was there a successful? I actually fell asleep. This is the first time I fell asleep during the dunk contest. I actually found myself knocked out, and then I woke up in the finals, and I was like, I don't even want to rewatch this. Because like I would be in and out just watching, like, okay, they missed. I'm gonna take a quick nap here. But okay, you don't have to be a name because the dunk contest could make you a name. We've seen that before. But the problem is, it's like All-Star Weekend. You get the casuals to come in, right? You get to people who don't usually watch the NBA to watch it, and nobody knew who any of those guys were. Nobody knows who Opie Toppin was. Nobody knows Toscano. You're obviously like us. You watch the NBA. You know who all these names are, but like, it had no main like box office appeal. Like no casuals were coming to watch the dunk off. And yeah, when you miss,
did you see the video of like Kareem leaving? Like
he's like, it's like about
mid
time.
Contest.
That was
He just left. Up and left in the middle of a dunk.
I don't blame him.
If that doesn't tell you how it is. Yeah.
And then the Shaquille O'Neal comparisons, you saw those where like 2000, he was just like, oh, and then 2002, 20, he's like, what?
Yeah, nah, it was bad. But yeah, you know what? At first, I was like, what are they talking? Like, I think it was Dwayne Wade and Reggie Miller. They're like suggesting like they switch up the order, have like the 3-point last or something like that. And I'm like, it feels weird like that. But like at this point, unless you have the names, do it because. It was so anticlimactic.
I cannot end on a 3-point competition.
Bad.
That sounds so boring.
It's
like eating a shrimp cocktail at your last meal. Like you gotta gotta have a steak.
I would have rather ended that off on Cat doing what he did than that dunk off.
Hindsight, but energy wise, I can't do that. I can't get hyped for a dunk off and then watch somebody throw a 3-point shot in the net, guys.
Or better yet, take the rookie sophomore game, put it at the end.
Nah, what they should do is push everything an hour or two, so the real diehards will watch the dunk off, and then the rest could just fall asleep. I could just go to sleep early, 9 o'clock. Everything's done. I don't have to watch no dunk off. Just push everything an hour. I'll get some sleep.
Or here's how you fix it. You try to get the best dunkers you possibly can. Get all the energy people out there. And then if things are going really bad and they're missing the dunks, you got to bring out like Jordan Kilgannon or one of these like professional dunkers to come out there and then just do something crazy for us. And that'll just like cleanse everyone's palate like some sorbet, like in between meals. So you're just like, shitty dunk. And you're like, oh shit, Jordan Kilgannon just threw the ball over like that. That's cool. And then right back into it. And then we just keep the energy going. Just keep it like a host. Just because sometimes in stand-up comedy, you can have like just terrible comedians. But if a host can at least bring the energy back up for the next person, I think that's what we need. We need a dunking host.
So that's another thing that crossed my mind. Like, why don't they just open it up to the actual professional dunkers and like let them do it? But then it's like, are people going to want to watch, right? Are people going to want to watch? But like, I would still watch that. Yeah, I would still watch it.
Blend it too.
Yeah. Like literally,
just put money on it, man. I swear, if there's like $1 million on the line, this is what they did in 2000. I just recently watched 2000. They gave like money to first, second, third, and then the rest got like whatever. Like
you should get like a
5K or whatever.
An Adidas deal or something like that.
Man, you win this, put money on it.
You get a signature
like Ja Morant.
Yeah,
I'd love to see Ja do it. I'd love to see Anthony Edwards do it. I'd love to see Zach LaVine go back. Right? Like, man.
How about that? Yeah, winner gets Jordan Brand. Loser gets Adidas.
Loser gets cut from the team. Straight up.
Loser gets cut. Loser has to go to the G League for a bit.
Just straight up cut. You got to go. Great. It's just gone.
No pay, nothing. You get
pack your bags, bro.
You're done.
Big risk, big reward, baby.
That's pretty damn evil.
Stakes.
Every team has to participate.
Send one player.
That's it. Send one player.
Large duck off.
All right, guys, let us know in the comment section if you're watching live, or in the future if you see this, you send us a message on wearepress.net under the episode title when it posts. Any comment sections we have, you can find us on Twitter at BTH on NBA, Instagram below the Hardwood. Let us know what All-Star Cleveland weekend was blank. And let us know what you do to fix the weekend, fix the dunk off, what you liked, what you didn't like. We're going to keep the All-Star theme here going. But, guys, Cat won the three-point competition. Not many people saw that coming, but weeks prior, he's been anointing himself as the best shooting big man of all time. If you know me and you know who I am, that pisses me off. But I wanted to get your take, guys. Like, is Cat right now to say that he is the best shooting big man of all time, or is he a little too quick? And which other NBA bigs do you feel can take claim to that title?
Listen, we all know there's that guy over in Dallas who's the best shooting big man of all time, Kristaps Porzingis. Let me tell you, Kristaps Porzingis, baby, Porzingis, baby, threes. Latvian sniper, baby. Bro. Is he from Latvia? I don't know where he's from.
Well, he's in Washington now, so.
Imagine he was with Westbrook this year. Oh, my, it'd be a wrap.
Yeah, you're right. For a different reason, guy.
It'd be fourth right now.
Number one draft pick, baby. Number one.
Fourth right now.
We're number one in the draft.
But, we talk about best shooting big man. Are we not talking about Kevin Durant? Are we serious? I'm sorry, Ryan.
Is that technicality?
I know you say
because Kevin Durant's really not a big. He's really not a big. Okay,
he's probably just taller than Cat. He's probably
slender man. Okay, he's slender man. Sorry, I just gave away my future cartoon and anime thing.
Kevin Durant, man.
No, he's not. He's not a big.
Stop this.
Yo, Alan, when you hear and see Kevin Durant, do you think
he's
big?
A big?
An argument can be made for both sides. I can see
you
it.
Ain't Switzerland this.
I could be
Switzerlanding this.
You know what?
Listen, technically, he is 7 feet. He's 7 feet tall. He is 7 feet tall. But also, he's not like a big man, but he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. It's hard. It's a gray area. You know.
All right.
It's like, is murder wrong? Sometimes, but sometimes justified, right? Baby Hitler, you gotta murder baby Hitler. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got two that are actually, I don't know if I have two that are better. I know one is. I was gonna say Kevin Love, but in his prime maybe. But
I really thought
Cat's percentages are pretty high. They're up there.
Yeah. I think if Cat was a number 2 on a team and he had those many open shots, he'd probably be as good as Kevin Durant or Kevin Love seemed to be at the end of his career. Because I don't know. I don't think Minnesota Kevin Love was slanging him like he was doing as hardcore as Cleveland.
Yeah,
we can even say Chris Bosh, man. Chris Bosh was
nice.
He was a shooter. Like if I put Kevin Love and Chris Bosh in the same category. So I would put Dirk a little higher, and then Kevin Durant's just head and shoulders.
Question: how tall was Larry Bird?
6'8".
I think it was 6'9".
Okay, so is Larry Bird a big?
No, he's not 7 feet
That's
tall.
That's different, man.
Bro, come on, man.
Same stuff.
It's not the same.
It's the same stuff. Larry Bird is Kevin Durant's comparison that everybody got.
Comparison to who? Boston fans? That's about it, guy.
I think was it Bleacher Report that was doing that cool little old school new school duo thing where it's like they pair up like two players and see what they would like, who would win if they fought. And Kevin Durant, it was Kevin Durant versus Larry Bird. I didn't get to finish it. I need to go back and watch it.
Same.
It was Iverson versus Kyrie, and I need to go see the other ones. But yeah, KD and Larry Bird get put up together a lot, and Larry Bird's tall. So if KD is a big, then Larry Bird is a big. I got Dirk obviously. It's just the greatest of all time. So, Kat, he did equal up. They both have 1 3-point shooting trophy each. What was the brand that was it? Clorox? No, it wasn't Clorox. It was something
Mountain
else.
Dew?
Can someone tell me why how Clorox outbid any other company for the naming rights to the rookie sophomore shit?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
They won, guy. Lysol dropped the ball, bro.
Yeah,
Clorox.
I think it's Bleacher Report, yo.
That's
Hey!
It's a conspiracy. Yo, that's not. Illuminati, yo.
I gotta give him it. That was
They
good.
try to trick us, yo.
That was good. That was good.
They try to trick us. Nah. I'm playing. Bruh. But, man, Cat, like, how could you say you're the best shooter ever and then not make the playoffs? Like, how many times did you make the playoffs? Like, once.
Yeah, you
How
can
you
be a
gonna
good
be the
shooter
best
on a
shooter when
bummy
you
team.
I think
You
he
can be a
won.
good shooter
He
on
was
a bummy
happy.
team.
He's feeling himself. That's all good. You're allowed to feel yourself.
Yeah, he just needs to relax. He needs to earn some marks first. He did tie up to Dirk. So wait, hold up. Is T-Mac a big?
No.
Stop this, Ryan. You know,
Hey,
You
I'm
know
just-
what a
I'm
big
just going
is.
off by Dexter.
You know
I'm just going off what Dexter's saying.
You know what you're doing.
T-Mac's a big. T-Mac's a big.
It's not a big.
All right. Enough with Cat. Let us know who you guys think is the best shooting big man of all time. Let us know what you think or define is as a big. At BTH on NBA, at Below the Hardwood on Instagram. Okay. We're going to take this in a different direction. The NBA obviously is in its 75th year. So a lot of people are obviously saying who should be on the 75th list, who deserved it, who should be number 76, all that stuff. We're going to go complete opposite here. We're not going to give you our bottom 75, but we're going to give you 5 players. Was it 5 players we decided on?
Yeah, I have some 2 extra just from extra spray.
And are we going current or are we going all time here?
All time.
All time.
We're
going to give you the bottom 75. We're going to give you the bottom 15. We'll change it to the bottom 15. So we're going to each give you 5 players to form quite possibly the worst team. Yes, we're going to do that because it's enough with the NBA 75. We talked about it a lot. It was cool this weekend to see all that, but who wants to take this first with their first 5?
Why don't we just go like point guard and then we'll all
Five
do
position.
point guard,
Five
we'll all
position.
do shooting
Okay.
guard.
All right. Who wants to go first?
Ryan, you go first.
Okay, I'm not going point guard. I want to get my number 5
Centers
off.
out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get them centers out.
This hurts me deeply, but Sean Bradley.
Bro, nice.
Sean Bradley.
That was
Because the only way people remember this dude is from getting dunked on T-Mac. And everyone back in the day used to say, oh, because they knew I was a Dirk fan. Oh, T-Mac dunked on Dirk. I'm like, no, he didn't. That's not Dirk. It's Sean Bradley. I had to specifically tell these guys that Dirk did not get dunked on by T-Mac. It was always Sean Bradley. Always has been. If you Google it, Sean Bradley's getting dunked on by T-Mac. Like it's legendary. So yeah, that's my top 5 or bottom 5 center on my squad.
Okay. Alan, you want to go or you want me to go?
Yeah, I'll go. If we're going center, I'll raise you a center.
Alan, don't do it. Are you going to be a homer? Are you being a homer?
No, do you know who I'm picking? I'm picking my boy Hashim the Beat.
Let's go. Number 2 overall from the Grizzlies.
Yo, I didn't spell this guy's name again. I this is the most like underwhelming player. Just oh my god, I got so excited because because I was like at the time I was like I liked OJ Mayo, I liked Rudy Gay, I was excited for this squad, and this is who they picked, man. This is who they picked. They could have had a dynasty. Who was it, like James Harden or something like that on the board? Didn't they have James Harden in Arizona? They could have had a squad. You tell me OJ Mayo, James Harden, Rudy Gay, that wouldn't figure that out?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Daryl Arthur, they had a squad, man. But I had to go with Hashim the Beat, man.
Daryl Arthur. Brian Cardinal. All right, man. I got to be a homer. I seen this guy play. We could have had Andre Iguodala. Rafael Harujo.
He's on my list.
This man, his highlights during the draft were grainy. They're like the iPhone 2, like grainy. Like you had to scrum up his highlights. And there were like 4 of them, and they just looped them. I'm like, this man, why did we pick this guy? Yo,
let's get a hot
Harujo, man. I don't know if you can find him. Look, he doesn't even pop up.
I spelled it wrong.
It doesn't,
no, it's still happening. It's still happening.
Look at the third picture. It's Bruh.
This man doesn't even show up on his own.
This man. At least Hashim Thabit, Sean Bradley, these guys have pictures.
You have to click basketball to get the basketball.
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this hurt, bro.
This man was the worst.
Okay. All right. What was he classified as? Was he a forward?
No, he was a center.
He's like, I put power forward. Yeah, I had a power forward center. I have a very, positionless basketball heights. Got a lot of height on my squad.
Kevin Durant.
Listen, there's a lot of rebounds my team's not getting. I just want to show you.
Yeah.
I want to show you how bad it's going to be.
All right. I'm going to stick with my next pick. I'm going to also stick close to home with my favorite teams just because you have some experience. So this man was once labeled as 2 years away from being 2 years away. Bruno Caboclo. I'm sorry. Like, he disappeared. Fran, what's his name? The guy, the dude who deemed him 2 years away from being 2 years away. Francila. That man ruined that man's career by saying that.
Yeah.
At least he has pictures, yo.
Bruno.
Bruno.
Was Bruno drafted by Masai?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is literally
Masai's
only blunder. That was literally Masai's only blunder. Only blunder with the Raptors was Bruno.
I think he could be because he's actually very wet and he just doesn't care.
Just doesn't care. I don't even think he's in the league anymore. I could be wrong. Maybe he's G League. I don't know. But yeah, ever since he was labeled 2 years away from being 2 years away, he just never got a chance. He got a couple. He'd have the one-off game with the Raptors. It's like, yeah, he's got 10 points. Yeah, we're excited.
Are we just hating on Brazilian people right now?
Is this a trend?
No, you are.
No,
I said Sean Bradley.
I
want to know who your next pick.
You pick Caboclo. Isn't he Brazilian?
Yeah, he is. But that was my only Brazilian. Unless you got more.
Yeah, I got Barbosa waiting.
I got Barbosa. I got to take him off.
I got to change him.
I don't know why you guys hate
Nah, he's fine. You just loved him too much. That was the problem.
Because he was nice. He's an award winner.
He wasn't nice.
He was an award winner.
He was not nice. You're lying to yourself.
6-man. Was it 6-man?
Push out 6-man.
It was one of them. All right.
So since Rafael got picked, a good thing I picked 7, so I got an extra person. So I'll slide up my small forward into power forward position, and I'm gonna hit y'all with the homie Hito Turkoglu.
Okay.
What?
I put him nice. Trash. Always thought he was trash. Hated him. Never liked this game. Never. Even before we got him, I was like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? And we got him. I was like, exactly. He only works in one system, and that's not the system that we have right now.
He was nice.
No, trash.
It was nice.
It was the steroids.
Orlando Hidu was nice.
It was not nice. He gets on the bottom 75. He needs to know that.
Come on. This man was decent. It was Raptor Hidu that you're not feeling right now.
I wasn't feeling any Hidu, man. I promise you that, bro.
That was my 2K team, man, so I can't even hate on him. That Orlando 2K team? Oh, my God.
Yeah, you were dangerous
from outside.
Ryan Anderson, wasn't he on that team, too?
Wetters. Rashard Lewis? Wetters. Jameer Nelson? Wetters.
And just Dwight getting all the rebounds.
Yeah. All right. It was a nasty 2K team.
Okay, Dexter, right. What Brazilian do you have on your list now?
On my power forward, we got from Brazil. Nah. From, man, I hate to say it, from my hometown of Toronto.
Ooh.
Number 1 pick, Anthony Bennett.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, Anthony Bennett. The Canadian slander is coming, but you're the number one pick. You were the era after LeBron. Am I right?
That
was supposed to be Kyrie, Anthony Bennett.
The worst part about Anthony Bennett was getting drafted first, man. That ruined him.
Yeah. That's so sad.
If he slid in at like 15, he would have had a fine career. Maybe, probably not.
And he played for Toronto. He had his chance. Man, like,
all right.
I don't know. He just never panned out.
Just couldn't
shoot threes. He was good.
Yo, Shabazz Muhammad, yo, put him on this list, guy. Don't you go anywhere.
All right. So this one is probably going to shock people a little bit because he didn't have the greatest NBA career, but he's like a god out in Europe, I guess. I'm going to go with the guard. I'm going to go Jimmer Fredette.
Ooh,
Jimmer Fredette.
He was on my list, my extra list too.
I'm gonna go with Jimmer Fredette because the hype is there. When he's in Europe, he's God, and he can score 60 points in a game, and he can do all this. And you know, you look at his professional career, it's like, okay, Sacramento, Chicago, and then a bunch of teams you never heard of in your life. So,
Shanghai Sharks. Man went in.
This guy was the darling at BYU, bro. This guy was killing it.
Yeah. He's going the Starberry path. He's trying to get a statue out there.
So I'm gonna go with Jimmer, and he's a multi-point guard, multi-guard. So I can still pick another guard, and I think I got another forward, and that's my 5. But go ahead.
It's almost like basketball consists of offense and defense, and he can't do one of them.
No.
Yeah.
All right, so who's my pick? Let me get my list out over here. So, all right, yeah. So once again, my small forward is actually a small forward this time. Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
Oh, MGK.
Oh my God! My boy.
Oh no.
Just could not shoot that shot.
Yo, that form. Woo!
Where's that form? Come on. Just slanging him at the backboard. Just throwing him.
He's doing give you for us.
My boy just throwing him at the rim, just trying to hurt somebody, guy. Oh, God.
You can tell that's off right away.
Yeah. It's a miss.
That's a miss right
That's
there.
a miss.
Yeah.
He's missing for sure. That's a miss.
Rick. Wow, okay.
That's the one thing. Michael Jordan, a great player, just horrible at drafting players. Like, I don't think, we want to talk about
LaMelo.
Hey, LaMelo.
That's his first. That's his first.
Bridges. Wait. Was Bridges traded or drafted?
He was drafted. Bridges was drafted.
Okay.
Bridges and Melo. Future's there.
Lately,
Bridges. How's Bridges doing now? How's he doing? Right
he should have been an all-star.
He should have been, but you can't dunk. What's it called? Shit the bed
And he should have been in
before.
a dunk contest.
Yeah, I would have preferred that. I think a lot of people would. Yeah.
All right. So my small forward, man, 2-time champion. I'm being a homer, but this time it's for the Lakers. Mr. Adam Morrison.
Oh,
Adam Morrison.
What are you talking about, man?
This man was a Laker, 2-time champion.
Don't disrespect my
But
boy.
he did nothing.
2-time champion.
My man did nothing after Gonzaga. What happened to this man?
Let's get him.
What happened to that boy? Yo, what did happen to that boy?
Hey!
I don't even know what he's doing now.
He comes up immediately. Very surprised. That's a very generic name.
Yo, okay, this man was the 3rd pick. I wouldn't even pick him based off looks, yo. I don't care what your numbers are. You score 50 a game. I'm not picking this man.
It's not passing the eye test for you.
No. This man been in jail.
Guy pulls out a blade. Steal the ball. Give me the ball. Not like that, Adam. I should have known.
Adam Morrison, man. But he a champion. That's it.
That mustache is a champion.
You can't eat that.
All right, so I have one more big spot. So my 4, and again, this may piss somebody off because I know he had fans, but again, he's been in and out of the league for over 15 years. I'm going to go with Michael Paul Beasley. Mike Beasley. Mike Beasley
Mike
at my number
Beasley.
4. Mike Beasley. The Miami Heat had big dreams for him. Drafted in 2008 and was off the team 2 years later. Surfed the league, went back to Miami, and then just stayed in China. So, he had a couple of returns. I think he was actually most recently with the Lakers, actually. So he's not too far off. He's been like 3 years ago. He was in the league with the Lakers, and now he's back in China. So I'm going with Michael Beasley.
This is my favorite quote that he says. By the way, every 10 seconds, another person that can't guard me comes into the world.
Yeah.
God tier line. Come on now.
My man.
The guy says, ain't no baby can guard me, bro. That's what he said.
You're right. But
you're right. But you ain't right. You ain't right.
Millions that are alive that can guard you, bro.
That's the funniest line.
Yeah, I promise though.
Yeah, he did.
Easily, I promise.
He was another one of those
lefty, big man,
First off, every shot in lefty looks way better. I don't understand the science of it. Somebody reversed Kevin Durant and LeBron. They're left-handed. I was like, ooh, this looks smooth as fuck. I don't know.
80% right there.
Yeah, all right.
80, 100 club.
You 90 from the free throw was good, LeBron. But yeah, he kind of fell into the area. Same problem with Bennett, where these guys were 6'9" floaters of they're not necessarily big men, but they can't stroke it guard or forward, so they're just kind of these tweener positions. I think that guy from Arizona was another one of those guys. Derek Williams or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I see a trend with our picks. It's mostly lottery picks, mostly, and I think that's a detriment. It shows I don't know, maybe there's a bigger spotlight and that they have to fill and they just can't fill it. That's why we put them in the bottom. But it's a trend, definitely.
Oh, I got some. My last two are Raptors, and I'm going in on these guys.
Are you on the guards?
Yeah.
Who's your guard?
So
Jose Calderon is one.
Nah, I can't do that to Jose.
Okay. If you put Ben Uzo, Omar Cook, bruh. Only 8 people know Omar Cook.
Just seeing this guy suit up for the Raptors, that broke my spirit. Okay?
Bruh, that's how
I saw this. I see this guy on the court. I'm like, oh, we're not serious. We didn't come here to win. We came here to just get that draft pick next year. We gotta just do that for everybody. Oh, we can't even get a picture. There it is.
Picture? Oh man, that's not even him. That's T-Mac right there. That's not even him.
No, it's an Omar Cook jersey for $700.
Yo, because that's only one made. That's rare.
God damn, to be a collector guy.
That's rare.
This is bigger than NFTs, guy.
Every obscure Raptor, just get it.
Yeah. Oh man. But Omar Cook. That for me, it just reminded me of a horrible time, and he's out there balling out for my team.
All right.
I'm gonna pick a guard. I'm gonna keep it recent though, and he's kind of trashing my team right now.
Mr.
Muscle. No. He didn't even make it to the All-Star game, man. It's so sad. He didn't go. He didn't physically go. But it's Avery Bradley. I'm sorry, man. He keeps getting cut. Avery Bradley, he's hurting me right now. He had a little bit on the Grizzlies a little bit was he on Boston, but man, lately he got cut by Miami. I'm pretty sure he should be cut by the Lakers, but man, he's not.
I would just say he's overrated.
And why is he starting?
Because he can shoot threes and he can play defense. That's all
him and Frank
LeBron needs.
Hang out. They go out for beers after work. I think that's why. That's why he's starting.
I would just say he's overrated. I don't think he's bad.
Everyone calls him lockdown.
He's good. He's really good at defense. It's just that he's never the time where he was probably at his best. He wasn't on a good team to kind of display that.
He was on Boston. That was a good team.
Yeah, he had a good little bit of run there. But I don't know, he was really good in college too. So I got to give him points for that.
All right. I will end it with my last pick at guard to lead. Russell. No.
Russell.
Luke Ridnour.
Whoa, that's a good one.
Ridnour.
That's a good one.
Out of Seattle.
And
Let's go.
Look at your history. Luke Ridnour was once traded 4 times in 1 week.
Yo, I'd guard this guy. If I saw him, I know he'd give me the work. I'd be like, yo, give me this. Let's go.
Nah. I'm locking him up, yo. I'm putting the clamps on this man. Look at him. He
Luke
ain't passing me. He ain't passing me.
Traded 4 times in 1 week. Nothing special, Ball handling was whatever. Passing, whatever. Didn't really, do much. But he had a cool name. He had a cool name. A very cool name, and yeah, that was basically Luke Ridnour.
One of the few lefties, didn't do it well.
Yeah.
Few lefties were like, that shot looked bad.
Was he lefty?
Was he lefty?
I could find out.
I don't remember.
But yeah, that's my 5.
And if he was, he shouldn't have been. Maybe.
No, he's righty. Never mind.
Yeah,
I thought he was lefty.
Maybe he is a lefty then.
Those Tristan Thompson.
But I'm not gonna lie, he did have some games. Like if you actually look up his highlights, there are some random like double games there. He did have some highlights. It's not a lot, but it's there.
Do you think there's somebody who has like a Luke Ridnour like jersey? Like they're just like,
Seattle,
this is
probably,
my guy, and rock it to this day?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. He has that last name where I feel like people would buy that jersey, especially in Seattle. Especially in Seattle. And yes, the Raptors did have him and they waived him in the week that he was traded.
We did
4
have
times.
it. Okay, yeah.
In the week that he was traded 4 times.
Okay.
I got my last pick here. I'm glad I picked those extra people because it worked out well. He played for the Raptors. And last name Carter.
Oh.
I gotta give it to Anthony Carter. Yeah.
Is it junior?
Anthony Carter.
I don't know if he's junior or senior.
Just the worst journeyman of all time, guy. Like I never.
Hey, he was on Denver, I think.
Everywhere. Damn. He was on like so many teams, but he just did this much not to get cut. Just this much. Just like, who should we cut? It's like, not Anthony Carter. He's just doing a little bit more than we need him to do. And he just made a whole career. No hate, because
the worst part is he's probably like an Andre Miller light. Yeah.
Yeah. And they play on the same team together.
Andre Miller light.
So it's like,
yo.
You have double Andre Miller, both guys who can't jump over a piece of paper.
They can't jump. They can't do nothing. But they're doing something. But they're not doing nothing.
They're out there. They logged in 20 minutes, I feel. Yeah. Something happened. I couldn't tell you. I think if you type in Anthony Carter highlight reel, nothing comes up. Let me see. Let's see. Not a damn thing comes up, man. Yeah. It's all football.
All right. So we got Luke Ridnour. We got Anthony Carter. Man, okay. Can I do an honorable mention for Isaiah Thomas? I have to. Isaiah Thomas, man. It's just sad, man. Yeah. I think because he's too small for the league, but he can't make it.
He's not a bottom 75 though. He's not a bottom 75.
I have to give it to this guy. I have to. It's Pat Bev. I'm sorry. He just runs in circles.
There's a hate. There's a hate one.
You're bugging.
This guy
doesn't do nothing.
You're bugging. Yo, he's just mad because he got back at Westbrook.
He got back at Westbrook. This is Dexter sticking up for him. He's like, I got you, Brody. I got you, Uncle.
That's Black Air Force One.
Who's the real magician now?
Nah, he ain't do nothing.
Who's the real
magician?
Where is
he right now?
Clippers.
Westbrook.
No,
Minnesota. A rejuvenated Minnesota.
He was spotted in Clipperland just recently, wearing a jersey. Kind of weird.
No. Look at this man. Look at every picture. He's being like he's doing nothing and doing the most.
He's just mad. He's mad that he blew up Twitter with that and he got arrested. He got back.
Look at the one with the hands on his head. Look at the one beside it. Come on, man.
I enjoyed it. He got back at Westbrook.
Come on. Pat, man, get this man out of here. Look at this.
I gotta say, when he was fighting with Gary Trent Jr. before the game, that cheesed me off. I was like, yo, bun this guy, yo.
Yo, that's all he does, man. He just tries to get in your head, but he doesn't play well.
All right, was that 5 for each?
I think it's 5 for each.
Why do I feel like who did I miss?
You can have honorable mentions, man. Who are your honorable mentions?
Just think, did I miss a forward?
I honestly, we literally got my whole list.
Yeah,
like I had extras, and like you guys hit the same one. So.
I forget.
Maybe Chris Duhon, and maybe a Chris Duhon.
Yo, just Desanya Diop, just barely just skirted out of the list.
That's for you. That's for you, Ryan.
He's coming off the bench. I'll tell you that.
No, I forget one of the guys I had here. Okay, so
no, you said everybody.
Mine was Luke, Mike Beasley, Bruno Caboclo, Sean Bradley. Who am I missing?
Luke Ridnour? Wait, Luke Ridnour.
Luke, Mike, Bruno, Sean Bradley.
Yo, make me go through my Google history.
Yeah.
Like Sean Bradley. No, you had one. Oh, Jimmer.
Jimmer Fredette. There we go.
Yeah.
Jimmer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
That's
right.
funny.
Okay. Jimmer Fredette.
Robert Tractor Trailer. Chuck Hayes.
Rest in peace.
I'm surprised no one said Westbrook as a joke. I thought that was going to come out. I was like, I'll let Ryan say it.
There's no joking. That's funny.
Man, listen, I hate picking on Westbrook. I actually do. I hate picking on Westbrook because it's just not a good team. It's just not a good team for him. It's plain and simple. Like he could put up numbers, but he just needs to work on finding like a team that where his strengths are, like it's actually going to help them win. But it's just a bad situation, so that's why I'm like, I hate picking on Westbrook. No, it's not. It's not. It's
right
not.
Team back coach.
It is absolutely not the right team.
And then you got glass ankles over there too.
Bro, that's another thing. Okay, let us know your bottom 5 players, the opposite of the top 75. Obviously, we just wanted to do a little something different. I did like how they literally honored. Not all 75 players were there because obviously post-Helmut, some of them have passed, but they still got honored. I did like how they had the bulk of the 75 actually in the arena to just come in that little circle and accept praise. I like how Jordan went right in the middle of it when he got announced. Like nobody saw that. Like everyone had their little spot on the turn podium or whatever that is, and then Jordan just goes right into the middle. I'm like, yeah, you would do that. But let us know. Let us know bottom 75. For continuing on the All-Star thing here, if you could go to any NBA All-Star party, whose would you attend? So obviously, there's like people who have theirs every year. I think Kenny the Jet Smith has his. I think Michael Jordan used to or still might do it. But of the legends and celebrities that you might be familiar with, whose NBA All-Star party would you crash and why?
All right. So first off, we're going to Cleveland. So I got to go to the Cleveland, people. So I'm going to go to Drew Carey's house, hanging out at Drew Carey's house. He's going to show us what we do in fucking Cleveland. We're going to go to different places, hanging out. Then after Drew Carey's house, we're going to go out with Michael Jordan. We're going to Michael Jordan's party, and we're going to see him gamble in real time. We're going to see him just gamble on, like, some rare shit, too, He's going to go on, like, the dark web or some shit and, like, gamble on, like, some zebra fighting a tiger or some shit like that. And I want to just see the man, the myth, the legend in the flesh, like, doing what he does best, and just wagered on things. And then it's 12:30 and we have to go home because I assume Cleveland's a dry town and there's nothing to do there. So in bed by 1 a.m. That's what I say, and get some milk and cookies, and that's it.
Okay. All right. Dex, whose NBA party are you attending?
All right. So after that garbage dunk contest, I got to go out. I got to light up a cigar with my boy Fieri. I'm in the kitchen. I'm a magician. It's Fieri. We're gonna have some good food. We're gonna smoke some cigars. Drake's gonna be there. Come on, man. It's Guy Fieri. He's having a party.
He's having the party.
Look, take this in. This man had a cigar indoors, courtside. No one said a word to him.
I knew nothing with it.
Is that a thing because it's Guy Fieri, or because Cleveland sucks and no one really cares?
It's impossible to tell. It's either or.
Okay. Brian, we know where you're going. You're flying out to Dallas. You're gonna chill with Mark Cuban.
Absolutely not.
Going to Shark Tank.
Mark Cuban's the last person I would visit right now. You know,
who would you go to? Ryan?
Although the Mavs are in a better spot than they were earlier this season, I was thinking about it.
Apparently, Shaq has the craziest parties.
Well, since it's Cleveland, I'm going to Usher's. Okay. Usher's a part-time owner.
Part owner.
So he probably has the links. You know, he probably has people coming to his house. I would check out Usher. If we're talking league, I'm going to J.R. Smith. You know, he's a legend in Cleveland for many things. And yeah, you know what? Shirtless parties and Henny. So it's the official spirit of the NBA. So shit's gonna get wild over there, and yeah.
Are you shirtless at these parties too?
I would be shirtless with JR. Yes.
You drink a Henny?
Just JR, yo.
Just JR.
2-man party.
Yes. So
like, what was that movie? Like Vince Vaughn and Favreau. It's like you and him just partying out. That'd be fun. I do that.
Yep.
I got some good weed.
Is it casino? No, it's not casino.
No.
But no, you know what? I take it back because JR is clean now. JR is a student athlete, and he's killing it. He's
golfing,
an educated.
Yeah, he probably talked to you about golf or something.
He's an educated man.
So, come on, man, be reckless, be wild.
So shout out.
Take your shirt off. Are you hot, bro? Get some Henny, drink it. You thirsty? You look thirsty and hot. Drink the Henny and take your shirt off, bro.
Shout out to J.R. Smith.
Shout out JR.
Yeah, man.
All right. And yeah, you know what? Just to close out this All-Star weekend bit here. Well, in a way, Josh Donaldson of the MLB. Yeah, we're going to talk a little we're not talking baseball at all, but Josh Donaldson, MLB player, used to play for the Toronto Blue Jays. I don't even know where he's playing for now, to be honest, because I do not watch a lot of baseball. But he had an interesting comment. The Twins? All right, we'll go with that. He had an interesting comment saying that the MLB All-Star Weekend is the only legitimate or worthwhile All-Star Weekend because you can really see the skills. And this was obviously right after the NBA's dunk-off that he just so happened to say this. So what do you guys have to say about Josh Donaldson saying MLB is the only worthwhile All-Star game?
Saying this during Black History Month feels kind of racist. I don't know.
Was this racially motivated?
Feels racially motivated if I
do say so much.
Mr. Donaldson.
Honestly, I think he's kind of right, man. To be honest, he has a little bit of a point. Man, baseball, because what they do in the All-Star game in baseball, they have like stakes in the All-Star game. So wherever or whichever conference wins, they have the home field advantage. I feel like that's what the NBA should do. So they should go back to East and West, and then whoever wins that, despite record, you're gonna have home court if you play in the All-Star game. And I feel like people come up and play with like that.
You say that,
like
but if your team comes first place in the damn division, and because we didn't get any All-Stars on the team because we're the Raptors or some shit, like
play harder, play harder, play harder.
What if your team's not represented though? Like
play hard, like who? Every team in the top was represented.
What if the team in the championship is not in there? Like, you know, well, I guess I don't know. It's too. It can't leave it too much to a weekend that just should be fun.
No, man. That's why you want.
I like the stakes. I like the stakes, but
here's the thing. I think he was just focusing on the game and not the weekend. Because I'm like, dude, the weekend's the best of all four sports. And like, yeah, obviously I'm biased coming from basketball, but like, does anyone like? Did you know that the NHL had theirs like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I follow them on Instagram. Saw some dangles,
saw, like,
some rare dangles,
blindfolded goal or whatever.
Yeah.
And MLB, aside from the home run derby, I have literally never watched a MLB All-Star game. Like,
imagine watching that full thing by itself.
The All-Star game?
No.
Yeah, a whole.
I watched it.
You watched the whole MLB All-Star?
Yeah, I did. I started becoming MLB fan, man. Yo, shout out Vladdy.
That's why he's
this
like,
guy moved to Amherstburg, yo. He's different, guy.
Amherstburg,
them boys are hitting them niggers.
Let me go chew my tobacco.
Yo, Vladdy, yo, shout out Shohei Ohtani, dog. Yo.
Different. He moving different, dog.
That's just from Amherstburg.
Dexter left the city. Now he a baseball boy. This
game wasn't bad. The game wasn't bad.
It wasn't a bad game. I think they really did fix the issues with the quarters. You know, you reset, and then at the end of the game, it's the first two. I think that first two really ups the intensity, and I like it. So I think they did make.
Oh my gosh. This guy put on that Angels jersey. Oh wow.
I'm not biased, and I
am not biased.
I'm just saying.
Oh god.
Yo, Shohei Ohtani, dog.
Nikki, what are you doing to him over there? Nikki, what are you doing to him over there?
MVP. Yo, Japanese MVP. Let's go.
Yo.
He's on the cover of 22 The Show. Shout out The Show.
I've been trying to get the show. I've been like, I want to do this show, but I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like I would buy it. I get bored so quickly. That's like, yo, it's too hard to hit. Why is it so hard to hit? Get out of here. Stupid.
MLB The Show actually does look fun. Let us know.
But I have one more thing to say. Josh Donaldson, he is correct. He is correct on this thing. They could do more things because it's baseball and it's not contact sport. We can't hurt each other. But who the fuck cares? I bet the All-Star weekend for what's it called? Darts would be highly intense. I think it would be one of the best weekends ever. It would be so cool, but who cares? At the end of the day, it's still not the main heavy hitter like the NBA All-Star weekend is. So
they have the best announcers in sports.
Ooh,
they make darts. They make that like they make it look like something big has happened. 1,500.
I
okay.
Can't rock with you on that, man. Every time I see darts on TSN, I get cheese, bro.
No, like, one dude, don't you hear the announcers?
Yeah. Don't you hear the announcers?
I try not to. I try not to.
What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Is that good? Is it bad? Like, I don't know.
It's no lawn bowling, I'll tell you that.
Let us know at BTH on NBA on Twitter, at Below the Hardwood on Instagram, and at wearepress.net, the website, the official website where you can make the comments, watch listen to the podcast, and all of the podcasts that Press has to offer are available. Okay, to close out the All-Star, we saw a lot of friendship. You see a lot of camaraderie with NBA All-Star Weekend. LeBron is highly known to be recruiting future teammates at NBA All-Star events, always drafting Stephen Curry to his team, always getting Giannis, and winning his fifth straight as team captain. We saw this year a pair of Luka and Joker hanging out and picking on each other pretty much all weekend. Is there, of the current 2022 NBA All-Stars, is there two guys you'd like to actually see one day team up, kind of like a Wade and LeBron situation in their primes, and just destroy the league? Like, any NBA duos of the All-Stars that you would like to see team up in the regular season?
I just want to see Ja win. So Ja and Giannis. Giannis. Marantantantacumpo.
This man just created the celebrity couple name for yacht. Wow.
This is another clap one. You get another clap. You get two claps.
Man, think about it. Yo, they both play hard. Yo, Ja flies out the building. He's honestly like my second favorite player in the league right now. And he's
fun to watch.
To see him and Giannis, man, like that would be sick. That would be a good squad.
So is he not better than Russell Westbrook?
Nah. That's why second best. Second favorite. Second favorite.
Okay. Yeah, Ja and Giannis would be nasty. Alan, you got
and their name, man. Their names together. It just makes sense.
Easy answer. I want to see LeBron and Steph play once before they go. But let's get funky. Let's have some fun, y'all. Let's have some fun. How about this? I want to see Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid on the same court.
Just bang.
Just banging on people. Just passing like over people's heads, just handing the ball to each other and then just
That's
throwing
the
it.
Brothers, yeah.
Just fucking shit up. Imagine getting an elevator screen from that.
Yeah.
Woo! Knocked out.
Has there ever been like a twin tower team like that? Like just nasty bigs that would just destroy
you. Twin Towers, Tim and
David Robinson.
That's crazy. That is nasty.
Olajuwon and Ralph Sampson.
But like they had more skill, like in terms of like passing, being able to shoot from anywhere. Like that's a nasty twin tower team.
That would be
I'm not gonna lie, everyone laughs at it, but Andre Drummond is one of the best rebounders that we've seen, and he had Anthony Davis, so that could have been something.
He also had Greg Monroe. So, I mean, nothing.
They had Boogie.
You couldn't have him on the court. You can't have him on the court.
He couldn't shoot.
If you have Andre Drummond, your four needs to be like one of those small forward fours. You know, the small four. Like, you can't have another big man around him. It just clunks up everything. That's why he came after like Joel Embiid and was just like, all right, let me clean up all these rebounds for 6 minutes or whatever.
Pretty much. I will go, obviously, easy answer would be Luka Joker, because I do want to see that. But no, I'm going to take half of Dexter's. I'm going to go Luka Giannis. That European takeover would be nasty. I'm sorry. Luka Giannis would be absolutely filthy together.
Some fun tweets here.
Like, just like if Giannis ever really gets that three ball down, you know what Luka could do with the three, the passing, the way he would find Giannis. It would be nasty. And those guys joke around too. I think Giannis always goes up to Luka at All-Star games. It's like, I want to see some magic, Luka. And he just like, feels a little awkward and does his little, I'm innocent little walk away. But yeah, no, Luka, Giannis. And yeah, you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. I would hate it because like, I would just find this as a cheap ass ring. But yeah, LeBron and Steph on the same team would be just like, you could just see it. Like, If Golden State were to ever find a way to draft Bronny and get LeBron there, and then have Steph on that team, that is the cheapest. Like that is just. I hope that does not happen. I can't believe I just put that out there. Watch, it's gonna happen. Watch, Golden State's gonna find a way to get Bronny. I don't know who's gonna get Bronny, but wherever, that's how you get LeBron. Let us know your NBA duo of the All Stars. Who would you like to see team up one day? Give you that Heatles kind of vibe. Because NBA All-Star is where the tampering happens. That's where the conspiracy and the tampering happens. So it could happen. But, okay, we're almost pushing an hour here, so we're going to close it out soon. Real quick for you guys. Did Daryl Morey get fleeced?
No?
Daryl Morey didn't get fleeced? Daryl Morey didn't give up the pot for James Harden?
No.
After he continuously said, I want 2 draft picks. I want 2 NBA All-Stars. I want all of this. And then gives away Seth Curry, gives away draft picks.
Yeah.
He didn't get fleeced.
Was that roster going to win a championship? Exactly. You got to swing for the fences.
Is it going to win it now, though? I don't know.
Swing it for the fences.
One's an ISO ball player.
If they figure it out.
He needs the ball in his hand. So
he made Clint Capella amazing. He got him all the money in the world. If he can figure it out with Clint Capella,
he might be able to Embiid.
That's what I'm saying. So if he can figure it out with Clint Capella, he can figure it out something with Joel Embiid.
Harden needs that rim runner, and Embiid's not that rim runner.
They'll figure it out.
I think he got robbed, to be honest. And like by the same conference, by the same division, like this guy stole from him, and it literally made the Nets so much better. Like the Nets didn't have any picks coming up, so they got picks. Seth Curry, they need a shooter from outside. They need a rebounder. Drummond, who's one of the best to ever do it, to be honest. And we forget Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is a part of that. Even if they just got those two, I would have been like, okay, they helped their team. But they also got Ben Simmons. And plus, they got Dragic coming up. They also got Kyrie playing every game. This team, the Nets, man, I don't know how they did it. Sean Marks, man. Shout out Sean Marks.
Simmons, Seth Curry.
If you go against the Bucks, before when they were playing the Bucks, I would go, 100% the Nets got the Bucks. Now, I don't know.
Why?
I think that might be an even series. I think it might
last year they had the Bucks and Kyrie went down and Harden went down. He came back 50%.
They had a functional Joe Harris who could shoot threes. Blake Griffin was
Joe Harris is going to come back.
He's not coming back in time, is he?
Oh, he's coming back.
I think he's
playoffs.
gone.
I think
he's gone for the season.
Really?
No,
I thought he was
I think he's coming back in a couple of weeks.
If he's back, then
man, it's different. And like with Ben Simmons,
Seth Curry,
he had like the responsibility of scoring, like having the ball on the 76ers. Over here, he really doesn't need it. So he could just focus on Giannis and just D him up. Like, just get rebounds. You can assist if you want, but you don't have to score. There's scores everywhere. You don't have to score. It doesn't matter.
I think he got fleeced. I'm just gonna say it flat out. 2 first rounds, Seth, Andre, Ben Simmons, like all that for James Harden. When the entire season, I want a king's ransom, and then
what was he getting offered before?
I feel like there was like a couple of deals that you could have like
which one? Name
at.
One good deal.
Well, they all got rejected. So now
this was the best deal that they got, and they got James friggin' Harden.
Yeah,
I'm like that's huge. Like I know we want to disrespect the boy, but like he is still very great. He's one of the
he is
top 6-7 players in the NBA. You added that to your roster of a player who's already top 7.
See, my thing is with him is that obviously like the whole thing with the Nets was KD's a free flowing guy. He wanted that offense. Then they said James wanted ISO ball. ISO ball hasn't really won championships. Like, do you know like a team where it's just straight ISO ball that they just had like it just doesn't happen, right? Like LeBron's teams never ISO ball. Who else has won? Milwaukee, not an ISO ball team. Golden State, obviously free throw. So it's like I don't know if James Harden has that style to win, and then that's why I'm worried about the pairing with Embiid. Like, don't get me wrong, like they're gonna look nice when they play, like they're gonna be great. But when the ball slows down and it's half court and Embiid's calling for it, and James is like, "No, fuck it, step back 3." It's like
Embiid tried a step back 3 the first game.
Yeah.
But like
step back.
It's not even the pairing with Embiid. It's Tobias Harris too. This man needs the ball too. Like, is it just going to be them 3 and then Maxi's just going to do his own thing?
I think they'll figure
like
it out.
what's going to happen? Especially with their coach, like they don't have a shot.
I think as looking at it from like a general manager aspect of it, you have a guy on the bench who's just never going to play for you. So you have a wasted asset. You flip that for James Harden. Like,
but
you may say
Seth Curry was
huge. I'll be honest. That's probably the one thing that
big piece for them.
But you're hoping that you can at least get some type of 3-point production from a James Harden on top of that. So it's like giving up DeMar DeRozan for like Kawhi Leonard. Like you got to make that move if a player like that's on the table. You got to throw something at that.
Okay, take Andre Drummond out because he was like waiver wire stuff for them, pretty much. Like that to me, they didn't really lose anything there. But the first round picks,
right?
Yeah,
the first round picks add up, right?
That's a lot.
That's especially for the Sixers. Like they rely on pretty much picks, and like James Harden's contract it's not in stone, right? Like it's up in the air.
I think he'll depending on how this half goes, he'll probably stay because it's like.
But think about it. Say he doesn't re-sign. You guys just threw out like everything pretty much. At least Ben Simmons is signed for the next 3 years. So that's 3 years of Ben Simmons and Durant trying to figure it out.
And right now, this man's kind of out of excuses right now too. By the way, like ran away. You basically ran from your second team in less than a year.
That's not
so
good.
It's like it's not looking good. Like if we went on LeBron and KD about what they did. And James Harden's like, in strip clubs, putting on weight or putting on fat suits to get out of teams. Like,
is that real? I feel like that's just. Can we investigate that? Can we?
But he lost weight during the season. I'm not gonna lie.
How do you come back?
He was a little tubby.
And then lose the weight instantly.
It
was a fat suit.
I need a PI on that. I need some real research because I don't know of how true that is. The internet likes that one.
Fat suit.
He's on the Zion diet. Yo.
I don't know about that. We gotta check that out. Check the sources on that one.
Let us know, guys. Okay, second half is here. Can you just give me quick your teams to make a big run? Who you guys have poised?
I thought that's what we were kind of saying right now, so I kind of added that there. Oh, 76ers, but also
76ers. Okay.
big run for them, and also what's it called? Phoenix if Chris Paul comes back healthy.
All right. Dex,
I think Chris Paul sounds like he's out, man.
Yeah, it's
like I feel like he's out for 4 to 6 weeks. A few weeks.
Yeah. Devin Booker's still hot. Devin Booker's still high on them, and I think
but I feel like now we'll see what Devin Booker is.
It's his time. He gotta be dropping 30 points a night. Setting up his teammates. But we'll see. We'll see what they can do. Okay. Obviously, fanboy Mavs, but you know what? They look good. Like defense for the first time in a long time has looked great. Luka was fat shamed into playing like an MVP again, and he's been on a tear. Chubby, yeah. No, you go tell him that he'll drop 45 and a triple double on you. Chubby. So he had his first 50 piece last week, and then almost followed that up with another 50 piece. Yeah. So Luka's looking good. Milwaukee, that underrated trade for Serge Ibaka, like Serge and Giannis, like
Lopez might come back.
So like Milwaukee could honestly do a back-to-back thing because man, you look at the West, everyone's injured still. Like everyone's out. Like they do not have consistency in the West, right? So the Bulls, of course, DeMar, the best season of his life, best season of his career. So those are my three that
Tristan Thompson's toxic. I'm going Raptors, Lakers, Nets. That's it. Easy pick. Raptors, Lakers, Nets.
Three that probably won't get past.
Oh, actually,
Warriors.
One team that's really impressing me are the Celtics, man. I know you hate them.
No,
Alan.
I think it's
man. They're on a tear right now.
You think they're on a tear, but not the Mavs? That's
tomato.
They're on a tear.
That's fake.
Shout out Jason Tatum.
Fake. Let us know the teams you guys expect to have a big second half run and make a run in the playoffs.
I'm gonna do the rest of the show.
Oh, we're gonna do it. Okay, we got a couple more.
That's why I was trying to race through the last.
Yeah. Okay. Comparisons. So, or unless you had something else.
I was gonna do this one right here.
Okay. So we just talked about it trade wise.
Worst one I got right now off the top of the head. Vince Carter for Eric Williams.
Bastard.
And the plane ticket for Alonzo Mourning that never got cashed. That's the worst trade of all time.
I'm upset. We give Dragic crap, but this man literally went on record and immediately said from the beginning, I do not want to play that city. Like he literally said that.
Yeah,
and we did not boo him.
Slovenian.
We did not boo him.
It was miscommunication. I give him the benefit of the doubt on that one because it wasn't in English. He kind of said something else.
All right. Dex.
Man, he took mine. I might have to go. Probably Luka for Trae Young. No, that was the dumbest thing Mouse could do. No, I'm probably gonna go Shaq. Shaq for the Lakers. I think they got
the Divac. No, who is it?
Brian Grant, Caron Butler, and Lamar Odom for Shaquille O'Neal in his prime.
What about the Pau Gasol trade? Lakers are good at fleecing people.
that was a kind of tough one, but Lamar Odom, he won chip. I know he's out, big brother. That's for you, Ryan. I don't know if I spoiled anything, but
spoil what?
Huh?
Spoil what?
Huh? Word?
What?
I got two. One's an old time. I wasn't even alive for this, but Milwaukee Bucks and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for guys you probably never heard of: Junior Bridgman, Dave Mayers, Elmore Smith, and Brian Winters for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And we all know how that worked out for the Lakers. So there's that. There is rest in peace Robert Tractor Trailer to Dallas for Dirk. People forget that Dirk was actually traded for and was not actually drafted by the Mavs. He was drafted by the Milwaukee Bucks. So I was almost nearly a Bucks fan possibly, but yeah, the Dirk Dallas fleeced Milwaukee. So Other than that, it used to be for me the Lakers Memphis one where they traded the Gasol brothers, but that deal actually kind of worked out for both teams now. Now that we know who Marc Gasol was, so I can't really call that deal bad anymore. So, yeah,
for sure, yeah.
Grinds. They basically had a new identity and everything just through Marc Gasol. All right, comparisons. Anime or cartoon? I said cartoon because, to be honest, I don't watch a lot of anime. I am going to start watching this Attack on Titan thing because I just keep hearing everybody talk about it. So, but yeah, I'll let you guys take this one. Start off this first. Do you guys have any anime? Well, can we open it up to just actors or anything? Just I have a couple cartoons. I have a couple cartoons.
I'm not gonna say and make you do it again. You can pick one.
You the host, man.
Yo, yourself.
It's your show.
So I got one. I got Damian Lillard is Ash Ketchum. Hear me out.
Okay.
Refuses to get better. Refuses to age up his Pokemon. Every time you see him, you're like, yo, bro, how are you been doing this for 20 years and you still just give up? Just do something different. You got to switch it up. And he refuses to change. And that's who he is. Because Ash Ketchum's still using a Pikachu out here when the motherfucker could have evolved to get a Raichu and he could be killing it right now, but he refuses to. He gets a Squirtle. What's he do with it? Lets it go. I'm like, why are you doing this? Why are you just dropping your blessings?
I don't know.
Yeah, what's this guy out here doing? This guy gets a friggin' Ivysaur or whatever, lets it go. I'm like, bro, do you want to win? What do you want to do here? He doesn't want to win. And Ash Ketchum's not serious, and so is Dame Lillard.
It's really bad. Okay. I like that. Dex?
Oh, man. I was going to do a movie, and I was going to say Anthony Davis is Mr. Glass from Unbreakable, man. But, this guy is made of glass. Samuel L. Jackson, goddamn. That's probably his new nickname, Anthony Davis. I'm sorry. And he's top 75? Let's be serious.
That was bad. See, I don't know. You guys went kind of deep with it. I don't know if I was just going by looks, but I saw this. I saw this funny one, and I'm like, yeah, you know, no, but he's not the. He's not. He's definitely not that type of person. But it's a looks thing. I saw a comparison of Dirk Nowitzki and Shaggy from Scooby Doo.
You have the same haircut.
Yeah.
Kind of literal.
But okay. I'm trying to think of this. Can we use GMs and shit?
Yeah, go for it.
Do whatever you want,
This.
Who'd you say was Krillin? Alan?
Oh, Krillin? Yo, what's my Krillin one here? Yo, Anthony Davis is Krillin, yo.
Everything for Anthony Davis.
Sidekick to the big boss. Disappears on the big time. Gets murdered early. And just happy to be there. That's Krillin, guy. Just happy to be there.
Sam Cassell is E.T.
It's so literal. Literal.
I got more Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta
who you got?
Kevin Durant.
Who's Vegeta?
Kevin Durant. He's too worried about Kakarot, not about his own thing, guy.
Who's Goku?
Goku is Michael Jordan. I gotta say that.
Nah.
No, I think Goku's
you know what? It might be Kawhi.
No, here's why. Here's why it's Michael Jordan.
Okay? No, Piccolo's Kawhi.
Obsessed with beating everybody. He has to beat everybody. Will gamble and bet on himself regardless of how bad the stakes are. He's like, hold on, I'll fight you anyways. I'll let you power up. That's Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's like, let me see if I got this guy. Let me, Also, terrible father. So all three of these he's Goku. Michael Jordan is Goku.
So I'm gonna say Majin Buu is James Harden. Yo, he's chubby, but he can fight. He's out there. He's doing his thing.
Majin Buu just likes having fun.
Majin Buu's just doing his thing. That's James Harden. He's chubby too. He's just doing his thing right there.
I got one last one. Is not anime. It's Mike Budenholzer is Homer Simpson. Just
it all
bumbling, bumbling his way to success. Just like, yo, how are you not fired, bro? Like, how are you so successful? Like, I don't know, no. And then they just win a fucking championship. Like,
the one thing I'm thinking of is it Grimes where he goes,
Frank Grimes.
Oh, you went to the moon?
Yeah.
He's like, you've never been? And that's Coach Bud with the championship.
The championship? You've never been?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, he's Homer. Coach Bud is Homer.
What's his face from Phoenix is Frank Grimes.
Yeah, Monty
Sky.
Monty's Frank Grimes.
Busted his ass up. Yeah, no love, man. Underneath a bowling alley and above another.
Monty has to work so hard just to get to the finals. And then there's Coach Bud.
Just like team on 4. 1, 2, team. Just it's like what?
Yeah. I see that. That's good.
All right. I'll come back next week with some better ones. But let us know your NBA. We'll open it up. Favorite movie, actor, cartoon, anime, but just give us the comparison, and you have to say why. It could be looks, could be personality, could be like Coach Bug, just getting to the NBA Finals and walking into a championship through Giannis and other people's hard work. But yeah, let us know. And guys, that was it. That's episode 59 is in the books. Alan, where can the world find you, sir?
Oh, they can find me all over the place. You can find me in my home. Also on The Alan Shane on Twitter, Alan Shane on Instagram, Shoeless Lewis on Twitch, Shoeless Lewis on TikTok. And then watch Great Canadian Baking Show, all that fun stuff on TV, CBC Gem and whatnot.
Yo,
and Netflix.
And Netflix.
Say you nominated. Say it.
We out here. The Canadian Screen Award nominee.
Let's go.
Canadian Screen Award nominee.
Yes, sir.
Alan Shane Lewis.
Yes, sir.
That's wild.
All right. Dex.
Ryan. Play my mother music.
How are we not retiring this?
That's living my Dex life. Don't forget the GOOG on the IG, TikTok, Twitter, and Top Shot, and probably some other stuff. But some of your highlights.
He's still on that fraud Top Shot.
Oh,
Fraudulence. I haven't signed in a year.
Yo, you want a Zion highlight?
that's probably worth a lot now, guy. Goddamn. Is he gonna make more of those?
Yeah, they're done. Limited time.
And that is at R.A. Henry on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. But it's premium. You got to pay for this, so you're going to be declined. So it is what it is.
Brian Antonio on Big Brother.
No, it's Big Brother.
At Below the Harwood on Instagram, at BTH on NBA on Twitter. And, of course, wearepress.net. We are everywhere, people. You can find us on Spotify, Apple, Google. On Spotify, you're able to rate us. You're able to give us a 5. So if you're listening, I see there's a few people still here. Go to Spotify, give us a 5. Go to Apple, give us a 5. Go everywhere that you can possibly rate us and give us a 5.
Unless it's out of 10, then don't do that. Give us a 10.
If it's 10, then you want to give us a 10. So,
or 7 or high. I'll take a 7 still.
That's
passing. That's passing.
I'll take it.
I'll suck your dick for an 8.
Yo, we need to end this now. This has gone on way too long.
Wait, how did we get more viewers?
Just bumped up. People want it. Give the people. Oh, we lost one.
The people what they want.
Somebody said something. I don't know who the hell that is, but
no, that's just a spam.
That's a bot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
here, bot.
I thought it said yum.
We out.